and then when it opens, if it's not on the Start Here tab, make sure that make sure that you click the Start Here sheet to get started. And if you get the message to enable editing, make sure you enable the editing. So here we are on the Start Here tab, and you'll notice that there are several other tabs here to the right of the Start Here tab, and you'll have Exercise 1, Exercise 2, then there's some information in here about Exercise 2, and then Exercise 3, 4, and 5. You're going to fill out and do all the exercises for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Save this with the file as it says in the instructions with your last name, and then the conditional formatting assignment. Okay, so here is the Start Here tab, and there are 5 things here that I kind of want to briefly go over here. So for Exercise 1, which is here, there's a little explanation of what the topic is that's being covered. So for this one, greater than and less than in the conditional formatting. So I'm going to jump over here to Exercise 1, and adjust my screen here a little bit so you can see a little bit better on the ribbon. Okay, I think that should do it. So here in conditional formatting, you'll notice that, and I believe this is where you were working the other day, that there are some already preset conditional formatting rules that are in here. So for this very first one, we're going to be working with, as I said, greater than and less than. So in the highlight cells rules, you can do that by going here, greater than, less than, and using these functions, paying particular attention to the greater than 10%, the less than 10%, and you'll see that those are built into here as well, the top 10 and the bottom 10, or the top 10% and the bottom 10%. That's what you're looking at here. You can do it from here, and then you can also go here to create a new role. And then you can do here, format only top or bottom ranked cells. And then you can change this. If you're looking at the top 10, you want to click on this to make it percentage. Then you can format according to however you want it to look. So if you wanted it to have a background to stand out a little bit, you can click on that, click on fill, we'll make a fill red, and then click OK, and then OK again. I didn't have anything selected, so it didn't show up. Let me do that again. Okay, so I'm going to select the variances, conditional formatting. So I'm going to going into the new role, and we're going to do the top or bottom. We're going to do the top 10%. Format that. Make it stand out that the top 10% will show, the cells will show red. Click OK, click OK again, and there we go. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, conditional formatting, and I'm going to show you here using the top and bottom rules. We're going to do the bottom 10%. Okay, and click on OK. And there it automatically formats that. Now if you wanted to change that, and you wanted this to show a different color now, so we can go into conditional formatting, manage the rules, and that one was the bottom 10%, so I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to click on edit, okay, and then I'm going to click format, and maybe I want that one to be aqua, so I'm going to click on that, click OK, and click OK, then apply, and then OK. There, it changed the color scheme of that one. Okay. Okay, so let me jump back out here. Shifting my screen a little bit there to the Start Here tab. Okay. The next one is equal to, not equal to. You're going to be able to find that in the same area here. This one is the one that requires a little more explanation, which I do give you on the Exercise 2 support sheet. So you're going to want to look through that one a little bit. So you're looking for equal to or not equal to. Okay. And you did work with some of this stuff the other day, as I mentioned, but here's the equal to. but you're not going to see the not equal to. So what you can do is click on more roles, and it's going to open that window that we had open a few minutes ago. So we can click on the cell value is not equal to, and then follow the rules to complete that. And you're going to format it much the same way as you would clicking on the format. So you want it to stand out a certain way, anything that is not equal to X, and then you will format the fill. There's a border you can put on. You can change the font. You can change the font to bold. You can change the font color. Whatever you want to do. There are a lot of features that you can do to make it stand out that you can manually adjust. Some of the stuff you were doing the other day was preset stuff that's already in there. This is about kind of playing with and then manually adjusting the conditional formatting rules. Okay. I didn't set anything in there. So duplicate values is the next one. Data bars and icon sets. I want to jump right to this icon sets because you worked a little bit with this stuff the other day. So duplicate values here, we can go in here and let me think here where that one. Okay, so here it is. It's in here again. Highlight cell roles. There's a duplicate values. The shortcut here, but again, it's out here under more roles too, which you can get to by creating a new role. And then that one is here, format only unique or duplicate values and format. So what you're doing here is you're looking to see anything that is exactly the same that you want to highlight all together at the same time, so you can see the values that are identical. Okay, I'm going to cancel out of there and cancel out of this. So here's the sheet. You can see the sheet for duplicate values is 3. That's here. What you're looking for is duplicate values in the amount. Go back here to data bars and icon sets. Data bars again. In here, data bars are here. You can play around with this one. I believe that you worked a little bit with this the other day in class. Just play around with that again. And then icon sets, you worked with this in class the other day. What I want you to do with this one here, pay particularly close attention to the icon sets, is I want you to select an icon set. So I'm going to go to the exercise 5, which is on sheet for the exercise 5 sheet. So here we are. And I'm going to create a role here using the icon sets. And I'm going to give it, let's see here. Let me do this one here. Okay, so I'll do indicators, the 3 symbol indicator, check mark, exclamation point, or the X. Okay. Now you notice, and you noticed this the other day, that that Microsoft Excel automatically puts conditions based on the data that is in those cells. Okay, so what I want you to do is to try to figure out what Microsoft Excel is doing there, how it's dividing up the data, and then that's a part of this exercise. And what I want you to do is just email me your reaction to how you think that Excel is making indicator either as a green check, a yellow with the exclamation point, or the X. Okay, and to do that, to get to it, I'm going to point you in the direction, but then I want you to figure out what it is that Excel is doing there and explain it to me. So we're going to click on this, and now I'm going to click Manage Roles. Okay. I'm going to click on Icon Set, and I want to edit, and that's going to open up the icon set. This is where you're going to find the answer to what I was just talking about here. You're going to find it right here. But I want you to figure out what it is and explain it to me, and figure out how you can change it if you want to change what is in the bottom, what the range is for the top, what the range is for the bottom, etc. Okay? Okay. I think that that's it.